Welcome to a lesson titled Our Industries. This is a social studies lesson for 4th standard. Our industries. Now, what is an industry? An industry is a big factory or a place where many things are manufactured, many people work, and many raw materials are used. Like if you go to a factory that is making paper, you have all the wood coming in that is used to make pulp, and that pulp is again processed using so many chemicals, and paper is manufactured. And you find many machines, you find many people employed in these industries. Now, industries are also of three types. There's a cottage industries, then there are small scale industries and large scale industries. Now, you see, in the cottage industries, people sit in the house and do some small types of making the baskets, or making some sort of cookies or biscuits, or even pappadams. That is one type of small scale, it's a cottage industry. Then you have the small scale industries where it is not very big and not many people are employed, like as some electrical appliances, some utensils, some sort of clothes. These are all coming under small scale industries. And the large scale industries are those that employ a large number of people. They need raw materials on a large scale, and the goods are also in large amounts, like the automobile industry, the shipping industry, the aircraft building industries, and even the rail factory at Kapurthala and Perambur. They are all very big industries. So we have the industries classified into three: cottage industries, small scale industries, and large scale industries. Now let's get started on page 247. Have you ever wondered how the different things you use every day are manufactured? Where are they manufactured and by whom? Now we use paper. The books that you read is made of paper, and paper is got from the wood of trees. Wood is made into wood pulp through a chemical process, and then after many sorts of adding chemicals and under a lot of processing, we get the paper, which later goes on into print as textbooks and newspapers, so on and so forth. Even the plastic industry, the clothes industry, all these are very big factories. Second question: have you visited a factory or industry that manufactures different things? If you have visited, you can write yes. If you have not visited, you can write no. All of us want to live a comfortable life. We want refrigerators, coolers, fans, cooking gas, televisions, cars, and many other things for our comfort and convenience. All these things are manufactured in industries. A place where goods are manufactured is called an industry. All of us want to live a comfortable life. We want refrigerators, coolers, fans, cooking gas, televisions, cars, and many other things for our comfort and convenience. All these things are manufactured in industries. A place where goods are manufactured is called an industry. So your paper is needed for your books, your clothes are needed, then you have the cars manufactured in the automobile industry for your comfortable travel. Then you have even the tea that is made in the tea factory. That is also an industry. The soaps that you use for your bath is manufactured in the soap industry. A lot of chemicals are used to manufacture the soap. So on and so forth. So many things that you use in your house are manufactured in industries, and as I told you, in a small scale and on a large scale. Raw materials can be obtained from plants such as cotton, sugarcane, and wood. Again, the wood is used to make wood pulp, which is needed to make paper. Then for sugarcane, you need sugarcane to make sugar. Sugar is got from that molasses. And then you have cotton. Cotton is taken from the cotton tree, then again cleaned and processed, and to give you the cotton yarn or thread that is again woven in mills to make the clothes that we wear. They can also be extracted from the earth, such as metals or minerals, or obtained from animals such as wool, silk and leather. Raw materials can be obtained from plants such as cotton, sugarcane, and wood. They can also be extracted from the earth, such as metals or minerals, or obtained from animals such as wool, silk and leather. In the last class, we had read about minerals, metallic minerals and non-metallic minerals, aluminium, iron from iron ore, aluminium from bauxite. So all these ores are also again extracted. We get the minerals and the metals, and these are again processed to make different items. Now you get wool from the sheep, you get silk from the silkworm, and leather from the skin of goats and cows. Now coming to the types of industries. Industries are classified into different types on the basis of number of workers employed in them. The three main types of industries are cottage industries, small scale industries and large scale industries. Industries are classified into different types on the basis of number of workers employed in them. The three main types of industries are cottage industries, small scale industries and large scale industries.
Important industries of India. All articles that we buy from the market, such as biscuits, telephones, bags, cars, clothes, etc., are made in industries. Some industries are small and can employ just a few people. These industries are known as cottage or small-scale industries. Some industries are very large, with thousands of people working in them. Such industries are known as large-scale industries. Today, let us take a look at some important industries of India. You must have seen these steel rods, copper wires, and aluminium containers. Do you know what these products are made of? These products are made up of metals and minerals. The industries that use such raw materials are called metal and mineral industries. India has abundant deposits of metals and minerals such as iron ore, coal, mica, copper, natural gas, limestone, silver, and many more. These metals and minerals are not only used as raw materials in various other industries, but also make an important industry of India. Different states of India are famous for their fabrics and craftsmanship. Can you guess the states to which these given fabrics belong? Well, you must have heard of Surat being famous for its cotton and synthetic fabrics, Kashmir for silk and embroidered woolen shawls, and Andhra Pradesh for its handloom saris. All these are part of textile industry. The textile industry is primarily associated with the design, production and distribution of fabric and clothing. The fabrics made in these industries are either woven by hand, in looms, or produced on a large scale in textile mills. It is also the oldest and largest industry in India. Jute is the cheapest available natural fiber. It mainly grows in West Bengal and in some parts of Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, and Andhra Pradesh. It is considered as an important industry because the fiber from this plant is made into ropes, sacks, mats, bags, and many other useful things. This is sugarcane. Do you know how we get sugar from it? The juice of the sugarcane is purified and processed into sugar in sugar factories. India is one of the largest sugarcane producers in the world and thus makes the sugar industry an important industry of India. Bihar and Uttar Pradesh are the largest producers of sugar in India. Sugar is also produced in Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh and Maharashtra. This is a construction site. Do you know what these people are using to join the bricks? The answer is cement. Cement is made of clay, limestone and gypsum and is mainly used to bind things together. Rajasthan, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, and Tamil Nadu are the major producers of cement in India. With a tremendous scope for development in the construction sector, cement industry is considered an important industry of India.
As the name signifies, a cottage industry will be based on a cottage, so there will be a very few number of people, maybe at the most 40 or 50 people. A small scale industry will have some 100 to 200 people, but a large scale industry will have more than thousands working under them. So, three types of industries classified on the number of people employed. Let's go to the next page. Cottage industries. Some people make different things in their homes by employing very few people. Such industries are called cottage industries. Handicrafts are traditionally made in these small units. Basket making, papad making and cloth weaving are also part of the cottage industry. Cottage industries. Some people make different things in their homes by employing very few people. Such industries are called cottage industries. Handicrafts are traditionally made in these small units. Basket making, papad making and cloth weaving are also part of the cottage industry. So you see the picture. The cottage industry involves making baskets, papad, and even nowadays this Kudumbasri is an example of a cottage industry where ladies get together, a particular village, the ladies come together and they make different sorts of jams and pickles and different type of baskets. Some make stitch churidars or nighties. So that is an example of a small cottage industry where only few people are employed, and usually it is centered around one or two villages only. So the best example here will be the cottage industry run by the Kudumbasri ladies. Next one, coming to the small scale industries. In small scale industries, more people and more raw materials are required, and larger quantities of finished products are made as compared to cottage industries. Furniture, clothes, utensils and electrical appliances are made in small scale industries. In small scale industries, more people and more raw materials are required, and larger quantities of finished products are made as compared to cottage industries. Furniture, clothes, utensils and electrical appliances are made in small scale industries. Now this is slightly bigger than a cottage industry because you employ more people and you need more of raw material. And for this you have the different types of factories manufacturing the utensils. Then you have different factories manufacturing furniture or making goods made out of wood like Damro and Royal Oak. Then you have the plastic industry, Chairman Chairs, the brand. That is, you can say a small scale industry that manufactures or makes chairs out of plastic, but not on a very great scale. It's a medium sized industry. Next, coming to the large scale industry. A large scale industry is one where thousands of people are employed. Machines and large quantities of raw materials are used to produce a large amount of finished goods. Steel plants, car manufacturing units, shipbuilding and aircraft building industries are examples of large scale industries. A large scale industry is one where thousands of people are employed. Machines and large quantities of raw materials are used to produce a large amount of finished goods. Steel plants, car manufacturing units, shipbuilding and aircraft building industries are examples of large scale industries. You see the picture there. The Bokaro steel plant in Jharkhand is one of the biggest steel plants in the country. You have, in addition, you have the Telco and Tisco, but this one, the Bokaro steel plant in Jharkhand, is one of the biggest steel plants in the country. So also you have the shipbuilding industry where a lot of number of people are working, and the raw material needed for this industry is also in very huge quantities. Then you have the railway workshop at Kapurthala and Perambur, where many people are working, engaged in assembling the parts of the electric coaches or the railway coaches, and the raw materials or the raw substances needed for this are also in plenty. So these industries where many people work and the raw material is also needed in large quantities comes under large scale industry. With this I stop today's lesson, the first part of it. See you later for the second part.